Hi guys, welcome to the next video. Again, apologies for the delay in this video. A lot of things have been going on, trying to just get other things kind of organised and sorted too. So I decided for this empties videos, because it is a beauty empties, I would combine January and February, the months of January and February into one video. Because I did repurchase a lot from month to month of the same products really. So that's what I'm going to show you today, and I've got a little bit of another kind of segment at the end as well. I hope everyone has been really well. Thank you for the new subscribers on the channel, and thank you for the old ones for sticking with me. I thought I'd just quickly go through all of the January and February empties, and then kind of do a little chit chat and catch up as well. So the first things are regulars. I'll go through those. Then people that know me and know my empties will know kind of what's coming up. So these are just the regular. I thought I'd go through first. Beauty empties for January and February, and the first is a shower gel, and it is the Dermo Sensitive from Samex Moisturising Oil Shampoo. Not shampoo, body lotion, body wash, sorry guys. And it has a lot of deep kind of ingredients, but doesn't irritate the skin. So if you do have sensitive, or you just like that gentle kind of soft feel afterwards, it does restore the pH balance too. So it's very, very good, and it's always in Tesco for about €3, which isn't so bad considering that it's a 500ml bottle there as well. So that's what that is. I do want to try the Radox range as well, so I will have a look at that for the next kind of shower gels and stuff for next month, this month I should say, because we're in March. The next thing would be hair care, and what I continue to use is the Extraordinary Clay shampoo from L'Oreal and the combining shampoo. So shampoo and conditioner set there. I just find they really clean the hair, they leave it soft and they leave it manageable, and then combing it through afterwards with the shampoo, with the conditioner still in it before I actually before I rinse it out, I comb it through from about here downwards, and then it really helps afterwards with knots and kind of, you know, drying it and stuff. It still protects it from the heat and things like that as well. So I'm really, really loving those two shampoo and conditioners from L'Oreal. The next item is my Dove Invisible Dry Deodorant. I don't know if you can see that there will be a separate picture up before this segment. It's Dove Invisible Dry, a quarter moisturising cream, and it says it's got 48 hours that it lasts for. Well, nobody ever tests that out, I'm sure, that theory, but it is very, very good. And I've been using it now for 2 months, and I've repurchased it, and it's absolutely brilliant, guys. I love the smell, very fresh smell, very spring-like, and very gentle on the clothes too, so it's no white marks if you're wearing black, which is really good as well. It doesn't leave marks on your clothes, so I'm really, really liking that. Next, moving on to some empties with skin. This is the Simple Kind to Skin Macular Cleansing Wipes, micellar cleansing wipes there, and I'm absolutely loving them. They're just so efficient, so fast, they don't break me out, and they really do a deep clean. Because what I usually do is, my other empty is here too, is I'll take off my makeup with that, and then the remainder I'll use my Neutrogena, and this is the Pink Grapefruit Facial Wash. I use that all the time, but I take the first layer of makeup off with this, the Simple micellar cleansing wipes, and then the remainder with my visibly clear Pink Grapefruit Facial Wash from Neutrogena, and it really, really works together, that combination. So I've been really liking that. They're both on empties. There's a tiniest bit left that I might get some out of tonight, guys, hopefully, in this little bottle here. So we will be looking at that, but they are definite repurchases for me, and empties from January and February. And these has been a repurchase of mine since last summer. I've loved it. I saw it on YouTube. And since then, since last summer, I've been using it and I've loved it. And again, the Simple wipes. I'm not a huge fan of makeup wipes because I think a lot of them have alcohol in them and it'll actually really, really damage your skin. But the Simple wipes and the Nivea wipes that I've actually bought here as a repurchase, these aren't now in empties from January and February, but they were on sale and I thought I'd pick them up. These are the Nivea cleansing wipes for eyes, face and lips, and it has lash care there as well. You can see it. Sorry guys, it's very bright today. It has a little lash care sticker on it too, so you can use it on your eyes basically as well. And it removes waterproof makeup, which is good too. So yes, that would be my routine, and I'm really liking the Simple wipes. They went very, very quickly. Very highly recommend those. They don't break you out. They're so efficient. They're so clean. There isn't that very poignant smell of them. There isn't a smell of them at all really. And then if you do want to go in again with then like a cleanser, I use the Visibly Clear pink grapefruit facial wash now, and that kind of gets rid of everything else. So I've been really loving using those. Then just moving on to soaps. This is an empty soap, it's from Carex. And I like to try different ones, and this is the Cushion's Carex Antibacterial Hand Wash, and that's what it looks like. And it's really, really good. It has that, you can smell the antibacterial in it, but it's very soft. It's a creamy texture. You can see at the end, there's a little bit left there at the end. Very creamy texture. It doesn't dry out your hands at all. And it really does. It says it has triple moisturising actions and properties. And it's just very fresh, clean smell. It's just a very fresh, clean smell. So I'm really, really happy with that. And then the next one. This is the Radox Feel Hygienic and Moisturised with Chamomile and Jojoba Oil. That's what it looks like. And I saw this on sale today in Tesco, so I wanted to get it. I wanted to just try something different. It does have antibacterial properties, naturally hygienic. It has the kind of the logo here. But I wanted to try the Radox range, because if this doesn't break me out, because I have sensitive skin, if I start with Radox on my hands or something like a wash like that, and it doesn't irritate me, I know then that I can use I'll try one of their shower gels in the bath, the bubble baths and things like that, because they look really, really good. I often see them on YouTube being reviewed and really, really highly regarded, so I want to try those. So this is the Radox Feel Hygienic and Moisturised Chamomile and Jojoba Oil, and that's a 250ml bottle. Really, really nice packaging. Love the packaging, love the flowers at the front, and the smell. Beautiful too, so I'll be looking forward to using that one. Then just moving on to regular empties. And this is just the Colgate Enamel Plus Enamel Health Whitening in Mint, and I've loved this toothpaste. It's very fresh. It doesn't leave, it's not too strong, but it's definitely really cleans your teeth, and you feel like you have a really, really good clean mouth afterwards. I usually combine this with the Listerine Blue Mint mouthwash, and I'm really, really loving that. It's gone now, but it was really, really good. It would be a repurchase for sure, and I just found that it was it really cleaned the teeth really well and really enjoyable. I don't often review toothpastes because I like to try different ones. Whatever's on offer, I'll generally go for. At that time, like if I'm in Tesco, whatever's on offer, I'll just grab. But I found that I would repurchase this again, and I don't usually say that about toothpaste, so. Yes, I will repurchase that again, and maybe look at their company Colgate mouthwash and see what that's like as well, because I generally use Listerine, but I think I might try their mouthwash too. So that was the Enamel Health toothpaste. Then my last regular empties is the Simple Kind to Skin Vital Vitamin Day Cream, and there's an SPF 15 in that, and I loved that. It's very simple, kind of doesn't have a scent to it, really, but it doesn't dry out your skin either. I still feel like my skin is very supple after I use it. Sometimes when I think when I went to Boston in America, I remember I reviewed the Nivea in my last empties. It was just a Nivea day cream. Or no, it was the Olay, that's right, it was the Olay day cream, because Olay is really popular in Boston, in America. And I found the minute I put it on, like it's as if I didn't put any cream on. It was that dry still, very dry, but this keeps the moisturiser in. It keeps the moisture, the natural moisture of the skin in, and that way when you put on your makeup or anything else like that, it already has a base to work with. Whereas if you put on makeup with a very dry face, even if you have put moisturiser on, and if it's still dry, your makeup tends to look cakey and peel away, and spots kind of little the hole. You can kind of see the pores and stuff, and it's not a kind of an attractive look. So I've been finding the Simple Vital Day Cream. It's just everyday Vital Vitamin Day Cream, SPF 15. It has 3 vitamins, 2 skin-loving ingredients, and there's no artificial perfumes or colours added, which I like too. So yes, that's definitely going to be a repurchase, and it's empty now, but I will repurchase. Now getting on to the not so, kind of the newer empties. A couple of years ago, I used to use the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer, and I got it again in February, and then again repurchased it in March, because it's quite a small bottle. They do come in the smaller bottles, and it's the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, and that's what that looks like. You can see. There it is, and yeah, it's empty now. it's just great. It really does keep the foundation on. It gives it even a smoother base, even with, so you put your moisturiser on, then put your primer, let it set for a few minutes, don't put your makeup on straight away. I usually, what I'll do is I'll put my moisturiser on after I've washed my face, and then I'll start on my eyes and my brows, so I'll let the rest of the skin kind of soak everything in, and in that time I would have put on my moisturiser and primer. So that's all has had time to kind of soak in, and then after that my eyes are done and my brows, I will then put on my makeup. So your skin has time to kind of take everything in, and you're not putting everything on at once and kind of overloading the skin either. So yes, I've been loving that, and I will repurchase that. There's been one in January and in February. They're definitely empties for both months, and it's been great. It really has. It really does keep the foundation on longer, and it makes it's stable longer, much longer wear, and it's very lightweight too. It's not very I don't think there's any left I can show you. It's like a clear consistency. No, okay, but it's there is there. So it's this tiny clear consistency. So when it goes into the skin, it just fades very clear and very smooth. So I really, really liked that and would highly recommend it. And it doesn't break the bank. I think it's about five or €6. Okay, then moving on, just one more thing for hair. Another repurchase has been the Frizzies from John Frieda, and that's what that looks like. Now I've been using this for, I think, well into last summer I started using this. I used to use it years ago, and then I just kind of stopped using it. But now that I've coloured my hair again, because I have to either style it curly or straight, it can't be one or the other. The Frizzies really helps if it is going to be dried naturally, because it just gives the curl that kind of bounce, whereas if I leave it on its own, it kind of goes into a frizz. So I really find it really smooths any flyaways, things like that, and the smells beautiful. And this is something that I constantly repurchase because of the hair that I have, quite thick, in between curly and straight, so it wouldn't be kind of something that I'd be without. I would always have this with me. It's just as important as conditioner, really, to me. Very, very kind of, it almost comes out like a cream format, so I usually rub it into my hands and then kind of glide it through my hair and then style it afterwards. So yeah, that's been a repurchase as well, because it's needed in with my hair, definitely. The next thing was an Amazon purchase that I told you guys about, that I was sent, and it's the Max Factor Ageless Exceller 2-in-1 Foundation and Serum, and this is empty, as you can see there. I got mine in Light Ivory 40, but I found this really, really good. I would call it, now I've seen some reviews on it, and some people are saying that it's a heavy foundation, some people are saying it's light to medium coverage. I found it was light to medium coverage, but I teamed it up with this is empty too. This is my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. So for example, I put this on the skin all over, and then where I still needed some coverage, so maybe under the eyes or around the T-zone, I would use the MAC Pro Concealer, and that's how I kind of combined them both. But I did find it was very, very nice on the skin. There is a serum in there already. It is designed for women 30 years onwards, so it is a kind of, I guess, an older woman's kind of foundation, but anybody can use it really. It's Max Factor's Ageless Exceller, and it is on Amazon, but it's also in most Boots and Superdrug stores. And I don't know if I'd repurchase it. It was definitely an empty because it lasted the 2 months, January and February, because I used it on and off. But I wouldn't personally repurchase it. I just didn't find it did anything extra. It was definitely soft. It was beautiful. You could definitely tell there was a serum in there, and that there was something very nice properties, and the smell is beautiful. It does smell very floral. It's lovely. But I didn't find that it made that much a difference to me. I'd probably stick with the MAC, or even go back to Maybelline Velvet, Dream Matte Velvet, which is also in the empties as well. So yes, very good. I would recommend it. I would say personally for me it was a light to medium coverage, but you might find it differently. I guess it depends on your skin type and if you have breakouts and things like that and how you deal with that. But I wouldn't repurchase it just personally, but it was an empty for January and February, so I thought I'd put it in there. And then again, obviously the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer is a definite repurchase every month, but because of the size of the bottle it comes in, you do kind of have to use it sparingly, or else it goes very, very quickly, as you can see. Now, the last foundation I wanted to show you guys is the Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation, and that is one that I really, really like. That's what it looks like. If I just show you. and I found that this gave me a really nice consistency. It lasted throughout the day. It's like a gel whipped foundation, kind of like a mousse, very flawless and fresh, and it stayed on when I put my primer and everything else on, and then my setting spray stayed on throughout the day, so I got about 6 to 7 hours out of it, which was really impressive for me. And I'd say if there was the two, I would probably pick the Maybelline, only because of the staying power and the consistency on the face and the coverage, I suppose, as well. I have to take that into consideration. The coverage was much better with the Maybelline than the Max Factor. So yes, I really like that. It'll definitely be another repurchase. I'd like to see the other Maybelline foundations. The Infallible is the one I'd like to try as well. So I will probably look at getting that too. Now there's 2 mascaras here that I'm just going to show you. The first one is a tester I got on Amazon. I got it a couple of times as a tester because I like when you get the tester samples. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And what I like about the tester is that the size of the brush actually gets into the inner corners much better than a regular size brush. So if I just show you there, I'll just pop this down for a second. So if I just show you there, you see the size of that brush compared to one of the bigger brushes. It actually gets into the inner corner lashes and the bottom lashes really nice and separates them really nicely. It's really good. So it's a really good idea to do, to get the tester bottles. They're on Amazon or eBay too, but I find Amazon, I get them on Amazon, and you can, the delivery with Amazon is quite quick for me too, so within a couple of days. But eBay, depending if you're in the UK, I'm sure it will be the same situation. But this is the tester one, tester version. Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It does actually elongate the lashes and turns them, it kind of curls them and makes them look bigger as well. So it kind of pronounces your lashes. So even if you have smaller lashes, it will actually highlight and plump them out. And the other one that I've been using for a couple of years now, and is another repurchase, is the Absolute Lashes from W7, which is a dupe for the Benefit, I think, mascara. Their Whoa Lashes mascara, I think it's a dupe. Even the packaging looks really similar. So these two have been on the go from January and February, and I've just actually ordered this on Amazon last night, and I'm going to have to look for this one because the supplier didn't have it, but it's on eBay too. So, and that's the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. And I like their products, I do like their products. And then this is the Absolute Lashes from W7, so they're empties now too. Now, moving on. Now this was a gift at Christmas, and this is the, I think it's Le L'Occitane, is that the shop? L'Occitane, sorry, L'Occitane even. It's the body moisturiser, it's the vanilla body moisturiser. It's 100ml and it's empty now, and it was very nice. I got an oil that I haven't used as a shower oil as well. I haven't used that yet. It was very nice. It says 10% shea butter. And I know at L'Occitane do use a lot of natural ingredients. I did like it a lot. It was nice to try something different than kind of, obviously I do have a routine with my skincare too, but it was nice to try something different. Very rich and creamy, lovely vanilla kind of scent to it. Nice to try, nice for something different, but I'm not sure if it would be a regular for me, but it was nice to have in the January, February months, kind of after Christmas. I kind of forgot that it was there and I started to use it, and yeah, very nice. And I can't say how much it was because it was a gift, but it definitely kind of leaves your skin very supple and lovely and smelling like perfume, beautiful vanilla scent. So yeah, nice kind of treat, I suppose, in another way sense. It was a nice treat to have, kind of change up the skincare routine a little bit. Now the last product I have in my empties is it's called Magical Halo Cosmetics. They're from Asia, they're a company in Asia, and they're on Amazon, and it's called Coverall Loose Powder. Non-scented, but it's very light, breathable and long lasting, so I would put that on before my finishing spray, just to kind of set wherever I put my kind of highlighter and foundation powder, all that kind of thing. And I found that it was not a lot of fallout, which you can get from loose powders. And it had a control kind of sifter as well, which was really good. I liked that. I'll just show you what it looks like. I think there might be still a little bit there, if you can see. The control sifter is there. Really nice. Doesn't smell in any way. There's no smell to it or scent to it. And it did stay on all day, which I really liked. And for the price, it wasn't too bad at all. It was think it was like €3 or €4, because I wanted to try something other than the W7, which I have here. Sorry about the dust, guys. The W7 loose sheer powder, so I wanted to kind of try something different. So yes, I haven't heard of this company, only on Amazon, but they're called Magical Halo, and they do eyeshadow palettes and they do blush palettes and stuff as well. So I was just interested to see their loose powder and see what it was, if it was worth. It did make me it did set everything really well. There's a yellowish tinge off it though. That was the only thing I found. Like it did say it was the same colour as this one, which is ivory. This is my sheer loose powder from W7, which is gone as well. But that kind of was an ivory. There was an ivory colour to it. This has kind of even if I put them side by side, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but there is a little more of a yellowish tone to this one than there is. I know to this one, this is more of a white ivory kind of look. So yes, that was the only thing. But I think sometimes when you get these products and they're very, particularly from unknown companies and things like that, you're bound to kind of have a couple of things like that happen. Again, would I repurchase this after using it from January and February? Probably not. But I wanted to try something different and just see what else was out there. So yeah, that's my empties from January and February. Mostly, as you can see, beauty in terms of hair, kind of skincare, a little bit of foundation and mascara here and there, but it's been a bit of a busy couple of months. Thank you for looking at the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.